What is up, YouTube? This is Shandi, and welcome to the return of the Steam news sales. Here I am, the Shandi as always, and I haven't actually been recording. I haven't recorded for a long time. I know, guys. I did those two videos on Steam sales. Yeah, the stuff is my PC still the same, still the shitty PC, but I'm gonna see if I can start doing some more stuff on YouTube. I'm really sorry, guys. Really been a very hectic time on my life, and I wanted to start this, but then things I forgot about it. And well, today I've decided, since we are coming very close on the Steam Autumn Sale, which is ready to start, I believe, in 7 hours at the time of recording this video. I will be doing videos for every day of the Steam Autumn Sale, and hopefully you guys will watch it and like it, and subscribe to my channel if you like, and more content will come later on in form of gameplay and let's plays and such. But we're going to go over the news of yesterday on Steam. A couple of news going around. As you can see, we only have one deal ongoing right now. The daily deal, only lasting for the next 7 hours until the start of the autumn sale, is Dive Kick, which is 75% off at €2.49, a very cheap price for Europe. I don't know how around it's for American US. I don't have the US and UK prices. I will have them for the autumn sale, do not worry. I will try and get those for the autumn sale, so that there won't be an issue with that. So yeah, Dive Kick, it's an interesting game. Basically it consists of you mashing two buttons and trying to kick the opponent. That's basically the basis of the game. It's a very easy style of beat 'em up action game, one of those types of games. If you like those type of games, it's really an interesting game. The reviews for it were actually very nice. As you can see, there's now a new system on Steam, which is actual custom reviews, which is very nice, and it's a very interesting system. And yeah, in terms for Dive Kick, it's an interesting game, but it's not really one I'm really that big into. But if you like these games, if you like beat 'em up games, there's much better options on the market, that's for sure. There's Mortal Kombat. There's the new Naruto game, which is a 3D, but yeah, for 2D there's some still better options, but Dive Kick is an interesting option if you already played Mortal Kombat and the others. So yeah, it's an interesting game. It's the current only sale ongoing on 75% discount. It's really worth picking up just for that reason, because it's basically the only sale. But since the autumn sale is coming on very soon, you probably don't want to pick up any game right now. So yeah, there's that. And for some reason I couldn't backtrack for whatever reason there. Oh, there you go. So yeah, Dive Kick, the only day we will ongoing. It lasts for the next 7 hours. You probably don't want to pick it up, but there's not much other better deals. There's Hacker Revolution, I guess, for 80% off for €2, which is an interesting. It's an interesting game. It's basically where you play as a hacker. If you, I'm not that big into those games, but there's a lot of community for this, and it's 80% off for €2. No, do not count DLCs. The DLCs are not included on this, so it's just the base game. But it's apparently it got received some interesting recommendations. Though there's a review of some guy who wants to learn how to act real, and actually got more people found it helpful. So yeah, but yeah, Hacker Revolution, an interesting pick for 80% off. It's a very nice deeply discount. There's a demo to try out if you want, but yeah, those are basically the big deals. There's Agarest, which was Monday's daily deal, which is only 40% off. Not really big fan of. So yeah, you're probably better off waiting for the Steam Autumn Sale, which is bound to start in 7 hours. But there's a couple of releases from yesterday, a couple of them mostly DLCs for certain games. Batum Arkman Origins got 3 new DLCs. The Black Mark Challenge Pack for €2. This basically adds Deathstroke to Batum Arkham Origins, and ensure Black Mask really runs Gotham, so you can play as either Deathstroke or Batman. And it comes with 2 challenge maps, lot full and in facility. Batman Arkham Origins is really a great game. I'll be talking more about it if it comes on sale during the autumn sales. It's probably gonna come, so I'll talk more about Batman Arkham Origins when it comes on sale. The other two DLCs, the Infinite Earths skin pack, does add a couple of skins for Batman for the game. It adds the Earth 2 Dark Knight, the Long Halloween Batman, the Batman Dark Knight of the Round Table, the True Killer Batman, the Earth 2 Blackman, and the classic Team Drake Robin. So you get 5 skins for Batman and 1 for Robin to add to the game. It does come in the season pass. If you already purchased the season pass, you don't really need to purchase this DLC. Honestly, I would rather buy the season pass than spend €5 on just a simple skin pack. And then of course there's the online supply drop 1, which adds a couple of extra weapons for Joker, the Bane SWAT, and some extra key features to the shotgun. If you don't play online, really do not bother with this, but if you play online, there's a couple of really extra features that are bound to be interesting for the game. So yeah, Batman Arkham Origins, really one of the best games of the year. Honestly, if you want to buy Batman Arkham Origins, right now the autumn sale is probably going to close by, so there's going to probably be a discount on this game. You should buy the season pass and probably the online drop 1. That's the ones I recommend in terms to buy the game, buy season pass, because it comes with a bunch of DLCs. Most of them haven't been released separately yet, but honestly you should buy the season pass. When always you have a game with a lot of DLCs, buy the season pass. It always compensates. Another game that's got a new DLC release was Borderlands 2, which actually got the second part of the Headhunter DLC coming out, the Headhunter 2 Wattle Gobbler, which was released. It's currently at €3, a very cheap price for a DLC piece. This is the second part of the Headhunter add-on, which was to celebrate Halloween. I don't know if it's gonna be there's gonna be a part 3. I'm really not sure. Borderlands 2, if for those of you who don't know, it's an action RPG game with a lot of shooting. It's a very hang shoot and loot game. One of the best by the key games released last year. The Game of the Year edition did come out recently. If you want to purchase Borderlands 2, I do recommend picking up Game of the Year edition, and then pick the Huntsman because they're separate. You can't get Huntsman from the Game of the Year edition, so pick the Huntsman separately. Do not pick any of the custom packs like the Commando Madness and those are just basically skins, but you should pick Headhunter 1 and Headhunter 2 separately. Of the Game of the Year edition, there's a couple that are not that good. Big Game Hunt, definitely not the best, but there's other DLCs that are good. Borderlands 2 is a really awesome game. You should definitely try it out. If you have Borderlands 1, you don't lose much from not picking Borderlands 2. It's not much of an improvement of the original, but both of those are great games. Now we're moving on to a software. We actually got a release of a software yesterday, and I will start covering softwares as well. There's Mosaico, which is actually on a discount for the special promotion from release. It's 20% off for €15.19 until next December the 3rd. It's a very interesting software where you basically it's an app organizer. That's basically what it is. It allows you to organize your apps in a much better custom setting on Windows. I'm not really too that into softwares, but this does look very interesting, and for the discount, it's actually a very interesting discount, and this special promotion will last throughout the entire autumn sale, so I guess we could say this is going to be a promotion from the autumn sale. So yeah, be sure to pick it up if you're that softwares, but honestly I'd rather much buy games for that price. There's Songs to See, which is an actual indie casual game which plays a lot with songs. Tries to compete. It's an indie response to Rocksmith 2014, but honestly Rocksmith 2014 is just much better in my opinion. Not to say that Songs to See isn't good, because it does have an editor which allows you to edit your own music, which is very interesting. You can pick both of them in a package for 15% off for €39.09. All the special promotion is going to last until the 3rd of December. It's an interesting software, and the updates will be free, so yeah, and it's compatible with the real-time card from Rocksmith. So, but honestly, I'll just buy Rocksmith. Honestly, it's just much better in my opinion. For the fans of Saints Row 4, there's 2 new DLCs released, the Zinniac Attack Pack and the Element of Destruction. Zinniac Attack adds a couple of skins where you can actually play as the Galactic Overlord, the Emperor Zinniac, by putting 3 outfits. It's €102. A very interesting DLC. The other one is the Element of Destruction Pack, which does add a couple of extra weapons. Always good if you want to play Saints Row 4. These DLCs are usually worth it. And yes, Saints Row 4 not as good as the first, the third and the second. I already played those, but Saints Row 4 still worth picking up for €50 right now. It's the base price on Steam. We'll see if it comes on sale during the autumn sale. The Thank You Pack is free, of course, so there's no perks, but always buy the Season Pass. This come with extra DLCs. The DLCs in total will play for an additional €50, but we'll see how much it will cost with the autumn sale. If you were picking it up right then, you should probably pick up Saints Row 4. It's an interesting game, not as good as Saints Row 3. It's probably going to be also on sale, so you're probably much better getting Saints Row the 3rd. But if you have already played the 3rd or the 2nd game, Saints Row 4 is not a bad game to pick it up. And the final DLC of the day is the Chapter 3 for Highborn. No, definitely do not pick it up. Highborn is not a good game, and honestly this extra DLC is an extra €3 for another chapter. I would just pass on it. And yeah, that's basically gonna be it. We'll be back in 7 hours for the start of the Steam Autumn Sales. Until then, this is Shandi signing out. Later guys, and have a good sale.